When successful people move out of the country, it's not just brain drain, but also wealth drain. NRI no more stands for non resident Indians, but it stands for never returning Indians. The flight out of India is one way, there's no return ticket. Hello and welcome to Bookshelf. In this episode, I'll be telling you about the book Secession of the Successful, The Flight Out of New India. Yes, Flight Out of India, Secession of the Successful. These are disturbing phrases in the days of Atmanirbhar. The writer of the book is Sanjay Baru, who served as media advisor to Dr. Manmohan Singh during his first term as Prime Minister. He is also a journalist and is associated with various business newspapers. His credentials need not be under scrutiny as he was associated with Congress, but he tries to be objective in his book, where human resources are moving out of the country for various reasons, some reasonable, others not. To give an example, Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand opted to stay put in Spain when he was actively playing chess. Why did he decide to go, or why did he decide to stay in Spain? Because Spain is closer to the countries which regularly organize international chess tournaments. This argument is convincing and reasonable. Of course, this is not from the book, but it's my own interpretation to give more clarity on why talent has moved out. But if a successful business person shifts his base from India to Singapore or other countries, the reason would be baffling and sometimes unconvincing and even beyond reasonable comprehension. Why are the rich and famous moving, and where are they moving to? They are moving to UAE, UK, US, Singapore, and the like. Why? There could be multiple reasons. Some of them are lifestyle, tax benefits, and others which will be discussed later. Donald Trump and UAE started giving gold cards and gold visas per stay if you invest a particular sum of money in their country. According to a survey, nearly 22% of super rich Indians who are called UHNIS like to leave India for better living conditions, better standard of life, and easier business environment in other countries. Tracing the origins of people moving out, this phenomenon started in the British India. Either they were taken to places away from India in the form of cheap labor to other countries or to their colonies, or people must have moved in search of better life and money. They moved to Burma, now Myanmar, and other Far Eastern nations, even to European countries. The first wave of migration in large scale was seen when oil struck in the Arabian terrain. Whenever there is a migration, first you see professionals like teachers, doctors, and the like move out. This will be followed by construction workers, skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled labor. In the 70s and 80s, we have seen even domestic helps moving out and returning with huge suitcases filled with money, goods, and tales of hardship as well. Some enterprising people started exporting farmers to African countries where land was given free for cultivation. This was called labor drain or human resources. Now, in the 90s, before the computer boom had locked in, there was a sea change in services sector, blunting the industrial and mechanical progression. In this phase, people started moving to America with the Silicon Valley crying for working hands. Young engineers moved out to study in the US and never to return. The term NRI has shifted from non-resident Indians to never returning Indians. This has come to be known as brain drain. The talent has been moving out of India and the government seems to have no focus on the issue or just allows things to happen. We have seen in recent times, whenever there is a war or strife, be it in Ukraine or other places, Indians are struck and the government tries hard to bring them back. In the first place, why should they be going to countries, even small ones like Belarus and the like? Most of the students are going out to study medicine. When COVID broke out in Wuhan, you had large number of Indian students stuck there and most of them were studying medicine. Talent moving out is brain drain. What if the business people move out of the country? It's called wealth drain. Their business may be in India, but they operate from other countries for reasons best known to them, says the author Sanjaya Baru in the book Secession of the Successful, The Flight Out of New India. To cite an example, United Arab Emirates has a zero income tax policy for individuals and it levies just a 5% value added tax on the purchase of goods and services, making it a top destination for rich to move out. A study says, quoting that about 6,700 high net worth individuals have moved out in 2024 itself. Other preferred countries include Australia, Singapore, the US, and Switzerland. They see political stability, low taxes, excellent education system, and better quality of life in these countries. When competent individuals exit the public sphere, they leave a void, and that void is filled by less capable or opportunist actors. This weakens the public institution and a vicious cycle of declining trust fuels. To sum up, India's most talented and economically empowered citizens are moving away, created a new kind of internal secession. It is the exit of the talent, capital, and thought. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Keep watching Politikos. Thank you.
Please subscribe to the channel and download the Politikos app from the links in the description.